So this is the first time I've made a fix-it video for an actual car in probably 2 or 3 years. And truthfully, I've kind of fell out of practice. The camera work for the food videos is a lot different than this. So I'm gonna kind of start small and make some videos about working on this project car, because this thing has a ton of things to fix. I just bought it about 4 months ago, and it's actually in relatively good shape. It's gonna make a nice, attractive car, and I'll probably end up shooting videos out of it at some point. But it has a common problem, and this is probably one of the first things I'm gonna fix because it annoys me the worst, is the rear bumper falls off. And I've seen this a lot of times in many of the Mark IIs, the same problem. The bumper is a big plastic piece that attaches and snaps onto a brace that's made out of metal. Well, I carried this home on my car carrier, and it is a small wonder that I didn't lose my bumper on the road somewhere. It's just amazing. Let me show you how easy it comes off. In fact, if a breeze comes up through here, it will literally blow it off the car. This is something you'll see quite often. Not a good look. You don't want that to happen. Now I thought this was gonna be something that I could just take the brace off and snap it back together, and then we would be good to go. But then I got looking closer at the bumper brace, and let me show you what I'm talking about. Apparently, he's been hit in the butt, or more likely backed into a pole or something in a parking lot. You see these little squares here, here, and here? They're supposed to latch in these holes here and basically hold the plastic bumper on so it won't fall off on the road. So whatever solution I take to straighten out that bumper or just replace the base is going to involve me taking it off. And it actually is not a very difficult thing to do. It only involves removing 6 bolts, 2 in the trunk and 4 from the bottom of the car. Left-hand bolt number 1. Right-hand bolt number 2. Finally, with the bolts out, it comes right off just like that. With a little bit of finesse, I could take this one here, put it on the press, play with it a while and get it pretty straight where the bumper would probably stay on. But not today, because I have a spare. So join me at the workbench and see if I can't snap these things together so they won't fall apart. Well, you can see I've got this plastic part up on my bench where I can work on it a little bit easier. I've got it propped up with blocks so it doesn't go flopping around like a wild fish you just pulled out of the pond. You can see you have the square pieces here that all fit into the rectangular holes on the metal part of the bumper to keep it from falling off on the highway. So we have the tow hooks down, and so we just basically slide it right in the little slot. Just slot it right in and put it right over the little catches. You gotta line all these little guys up right here. This little lip right along here will catch and hold it back. And just snap it in place. This one's kind of deformed. And this one over here is smashed. There's no fixing that. But I've got enough to hold everything on. So let's go ahead and go out and put this thing back on the car. There's a little catch right here you got to slide it on too. You got to line it up. I've got it all lined up. It's literally not coming off the next time the wind blows. And it does come off when the wind blows. And this old bent one, I'm not gonna try and salvage it. I'm just gonna send it over to the scrap pile. Hopefully you've gained something from this video. It's the first one I've done in a very long time. Hopefully they'll get better, and we will see you in the next video.